If you're a woman and you're dating, you're not finding success when it comes to dating, you're probably making mistakes. That is just the fundamental reason. It's not that there's not good men out there. It's not that all the good guys are taken. Trust me, there's tons of good guys, and women are marrying good guys every single day. So what is the problem? The problem is that you're making mistakes when it comes to dating. The problem is you have not been taught how to date properly, and you don't know what you're doing right and you don't know what you're doing wrong. So today, I'm gonna give you the 5 dating mistakes that women make, and these are not obvious ones. These are the ones that most women think are correct, but they don't necessarily understand that are actually hurting them when it comes to dating. There's a lot of things that we're told that we should be doing when it comes to dating, and most people don't understand that some of the things that we're being told are outdated, they don't work, and they're actually very, very bad for your dating life. So, if you guys have not seen me before, my name is Sumi. I'm a dating coach. I work with a lot of women all over the world, and you can hit that bell notification to stay on top of all my videos. And if you guys do know me, definitely click the links down below to work with me. You can connect with me. I'm in my place downtown here in Cleveland. I love being here, and I love sharing these pieces of advice for you. So let's just jump into it. I'm gonna set the camera down over here, and I'm gonna kind of present it like a lecture, if that's okay with you guys. So let me set this down, and let's jump into it. So 5 biggest mistakes right here. We're going off the top. Number 1, the dinner date on the first date. Dumbest thing that you can do. And I'm gonna explain why. It is too much of an investment from women. It's an investment from men too. Trust me, I understand. Men spend a lot of money on dinner dates. I could talk about that all day, but I'm not even talking about guys. Forget the guys for a second. I'm talking about women. It is too much of an investment for you. If you're spending 2 hours to go get ready for some guy, then to go sit out in public with him in front of everyone in the city, everyone sees you, and you don't even know the guy, you don't even really like him, maybe you do, maybe you don't, and then you're eating all this buttered up food from the restaurant that's not healthy for you, you're drinking alcohol. It might sound like a fun time, a fun experience for you, but we're not here for fun. The women that get results when it comes to dating are not the ones that are just dating for fun. They're dating because they're serious and they're intentional. And if you're someone that's intentional and you're serious about dating, stop trying to have fun with it in the beginning. It'll get fun later when you find someone that makes sense for you. Life is gonna get really good, trust me. But in the beginning, you need to be very serious about who you're talking to, and the dating process should almost be like an interview process in the beginning. It shouldn't be a nice dinner out with someone that you don't really know. The conversation could be terrible, which means that you're a prisoner until the bill arrives. And even if it is good, you gotta waste an hour and a half with someone there eating at a restaurant. You can barely hear them because it's probably loud as shit. And you don't even know if you like the food, the ambiance, it could be terrible service. You're dependent on so many variables, and your entire afternoon is consumed by this random person that you've never actually met before. Even if you have a FaceTime date with somebody, okay, which I recommend. FaceTime date all day. You meet somebody, get on the FaceTime with them, hey, how are you? Get to know their lifestyle a little bit. But even if you do that, I'm telling you, go on the coffee date first. And a lot of women think the coffee date is bad. Anna, I don't do coffee dates. Anna, I don't do that stuff. Yeah, whatever. That's why you're not married. That's why you're on a dating show. That's why you're on a reality show. And that's why you're not having success. Go on the coffee date. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. 30 to 40 minutes. Quick. Feel their energy. Feel their vibe. If it makes sense for you, do it again. Go on a dinner date. I tell guys this too. I always take women out for coffee. First thing I do coffee with anybody. Even if I'm meeting somebody for business, I had a business meeting the other day with a girl, coffee, okay? Nothing weird. Very simple, sat down. Coffee is just easy. Now, I'm not even a big coffee drinker. To be honest, I just went to a coffee shop and I had a water. But even if you don't drink coffee, coffee dates are great. You can have a smoothie. You can go and have a drink if you want. You could have an alcoholic beverage, whatever you want to do. But don't do the dinner date. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, and all the people, this is Cleveland, Ohio, okay? We're in a small city here. When girls are out at dinner and they're well known, I saw somebody at an event yesterday and some girl, right? And I'm like, oh, she's talking to a buddy of mine, and now I'm thinking they're dating. Now I'm extrapolating it. Not that I'm like competition or anything for him, but I guarantee you a bunch of people saw her and everyone's like, oh, she's dating this guy. So it's bad rep. It's a bad rep to do that unless you're really serious about somebody. So coffee's quick, coffee's chill, coffee's not too crazy. So coffee date first. Number 2, keeping your profile private. How are you supposed to meet people with a private profile? Oh, I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I keep it private because I don't want strangers to stalk her. You're not a celebrity. No one gives a shit. Stop hyping yourself up more than you need to. I'm sorry to be harsh, but you're not a fucking celebrity. We're not paparazzi out here. Make your profile public. Why are you on a social media platform with a private profile? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what's the point of private profiles? Like to gauge the interest as a hidden club? Like, what's the point? Really stupid. Number 3, dating guys that do drugs. If a guy's doing hard drugs, stop. Like, just stop. Okay, is marijuana a hard drug? Probably not. Is alcohol a hard drug? Probably not. But at excess levels, if the guy is a stoner 24/7, if the guy is drinking a lot of alcohol, these are the only 2 that I would consider not hard drugs. Yo, cut him off. Cut it off. Stop it. If you see a problem with an addiction or anything like that, get away from it. Get away from it immediately. It will ruin your life. Don't entangle yourself with someone that has to do work on themselves before they come out in the dating market. It's not good for you to do. Number 4, numero cuatro, okay? Numero cuatro. Choosing the guy that makes you feel good over the guy that actually is good. People always talk about, like, but he makes me feel loved and comforted, and he's so easy to talk to. When you talk to someone that's comforting you all the time, you're creating a baseline of comfort in your life. Sometimes, you want a warm bath, when in reality, you need a cold shower to wake you up. Sometimes we want to sit and relax when we should be just grinding and working. Sometimes when we have problems in life, we want to bury it in alcohol and drugs and vices and this, instead of actually getting to work and fixing the problem. It's the same thing when it comes to dating. Sometimes you need a guy to hold you in place, to kind of be harsh on you, to be someone that's a leader, to be like, no, I don't want you doing this. You're not doing that. Instead of the guy that's like, baby, you can do whatever you want. You can go out with your friends, blah, blah. Sometimes you need a guy that's going to put some boundaries in your life, because that's what men are supposed to do. Good men are going to have boundaries in your life. They're going to be territorial about you. They're going to prevent you from getting into shit. And a good guy is not always the nice guy. The nice guy is not someone you want. You don't want the nice guy. You want the good guy. And the good guys are going to tell you things that you don't like. They're going to tell you things that are going to upset you. They're going to be like, yo, I don't think Stacy's a good friend. She's always doing this, that, and third. I don't think Rebecca's a good friend. She's always cheating and doing X, Y, and Z. Like, sometimes you just got to have a guy call your shit out. And as a woman, sometimes you got to call a guy shit out as well. It goes both ways. But I'm talking about ladies here. Stop going for the guys that make you feel good and always reinforce you and tell you everything that you do is wonderful and amazing, because not everything you do is wonderful and amazing. Get that out of your head. Stop listening to all these female dating coaches like, you're amazing. Everything you do will touch the gold. Manifest greatness. Like, fuck that shit. That's not reality. You probably are an amazing person. You probably do a lot of great things, but you need someone to hold you in place. Even LeBron has a coach. Even Ronaldo has a coach. And the greatest of the greats have people telling them what they're doing wrong, including myself. Not that I'm a great. But my point is, you need someone that's going to hold you accountable. And the guy that's going to be really tough on you, that's going to hold you to a higher standard, is the one that's really the good guy. He's the guy that's going to make sense for you. So stop picking who makes you feel good. If it feels good all the time, it's probably not good for you. I'm being real. Number 5, okay? Number 5. One of the biggest mistakes that women make when it comes to dating is they don't focus on their looks. They don't focus on their looks. Oh my God. I can't even tell you about this. I'm not saying that personality is not important. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a great personality. I'm sure that a lot of you have. But when women feel like, oh, I'm the best woman out there, I'm the baddest girl out there, I have a great personality, fuck that shit. The number one thing that's going to help you when it comes to dating men, the number one thing that's going to attract more men into your life, quality leads, okay? We're in sales here. We're selling ourselves. We're pitching ourselves to other guys, whether you want to believe it or not. Stop believing that, oh, he has to pitch himself to me. You're pitching yourself to every guy as he's pitching himself to you. That's just the way it works. When it comes to sales, I'm pitching the customer, but I also want the customer to be able to afford the product that I'm selling them, so it goes the same way. So you want to pitch yourself to a guy, and you want to get him to commit and buy and really commit to you, really. And that's done through time and money. Not necessarily the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. If a guy is spending money on you and he's spending time with you and he's investing energy into you, that means that he really, really loves you, fucks with you, and that's what you want. But it's your job as a woman to pitch yourself to a guy. And the number one thing that you can do to pitch yourself to the guy in the beginning phases is look your best. Get in the gym. Get into the crazy shape of your life. When you wear a swimsuit down a beach, you gotta be like, yo, who is that? What's her routine? You need women asking you, girl, what did you do to get your butt? What did you do to get your abs? Oh my God, I wanna look as toned as you. How did you get your arms that toned? You need to get to a level where women are like, what the fuck is she on? That is where you need to be. And I'm not gonna hold you to a low standard. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, it's okay. No, fuck that shit. Same thing with guys. You guys gotta be lean. You guys gotta be in shape. You guys gotta be shredded. It just is what it is. Get into the best shape of your life. I promise you, There are women that have garbage personalities, shit personalities, they look good, they get top level guys, great guys. And I'm not saying that's okay, but the looks carry you so much farther than you think. If a woman looks good and knows how to control herself, she can get farther than anybody in the world, farther than any guy out there, farther than me, farther than a lot of things, okay? Look your best everywhere you go. Look good. As a guy, it's important as well, but it's a different world for women. It's a different level of severity for women. Last but not least, I'm gonna give you a bonus one, okay? I'm gonna give you a bonus one. Video is 5, and I'm gonna give you 6, bonus one. Don't disagree and argue with men. If a man is wrong, get some distance from him. Get some distance, okay? And if he's constantly wrong over and over, that distance might become permanent. If a guy is not agreeing with you, he's constantly angry, he's not productive, he's negative, you need to get a little bit of distance. Don't try to turn up on him. Well, I wish you, no, you gotta do, don't do that shit. You ain't gonna get a high quality guy. No high quality guy is gonna put up with a girl like that. No high quality guy is gonna put up with a girl that's arguing. Girl argues with me, I'm like, get the fuck out of my life. Straight up. No guy's gonna do that. Because we are not meant to argue. Even other men, I don't wanna argue with other men. Stop wasting your energy arguing with people. You're not a lawyer. You're not getting paid to do it. And even lawyers are not screaming in court. They're not doing that. They're smart, they're civil, they're getting paid to argue, but they're doing it in a tactful way. Arguments and yelling and disagreements and energy-based debates where you're raising your voice to win, that's wrong. Don't do it. Get out of that mindset. Stop arguing with your man. Stop arguing with men. Stop arguing with people in general. Disagree with them respectfully and let them know what your reasons are. And if it doesn't work out, walk away. You're not going to force someone to agree with you. It's not going to work. So those are my 5 with the bonus. If you stay till the end of the video, 6 reasons, 6 areas, 6 things that women need to improve on, 6 mistakes that women are making when it comes to dating. So 6 or 5 plus bonus 1, major mistakes that women make with dating. And I hope this video is helpful. If you ever need help, click the link down below. I'd love to help you. I'd love to work with you. I'm always open. I answer all my messages on Instagram. You're more than welcome to DM me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, Sumi out.